Right, we're here in the northeast section of Mount Prospect, and this is a park called Euclid Park, and this is Euclid Skate Park over here. So we'll take a look around, see what kind of skill spaces we can find. This would be considered the north, getting into the northwest suburbs of Chicago. You can see you got a baseball, softball field out here. It goes pretty far, so and they have these cushions, I guess, for players who are running to get that ball, and that they got a protective cushion. You can see on pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting out here. So that's kind of like a funky thing. And then here's a basketball court, which is unusual that they put a basketball court right by the parking, and they're also kind of fitting the recycle. Looks like some paper recycling, local. So it's some interesting little things that we haven't seen before. And this area right here, though, between just about between those the blue and the tree over here, like this area right here looks actually pretty nice, as long as it's as long as the ground is going to be dry, and it's a place that it's good for the stand and walk on. I think this is a pretty nice spot. You could get about definitely a few, if not like 3 or 4, maybe more, 5, 6 skillers out here, without interrupting a baseball game. So you can even have your softball game going on, and you can over here you can have your skill thing. I think this is one where it's like pretty obviously right off the bat. It looks like there's some spaces out in the back, even beyond where the baseball, softball might be, and they got the looks like they have those goalposts for the soccer, football, so you can set those up. There might even be some spaces farther over there, but again, want to stay further away, give some space for the playgrounds in general, and then you also have this church over here and their parking lot. It's pretty. It seems like there's enough parking over here that wouldn't necessarily need to park over there. I don't know about the regulations and stuff, but let's just. This is interesting too. They got a little chute so you could throw your garbage out right into that garbage can right there. It's those little things. This says 2005 skate park built by Manusos General Contractors of Fox Lake, Illinois. Project manager. So that's pretty neat. They got their picnic bench up there, picnic table, another garbage can over here, and this is concrete. A nice concrete park again. Suburbs of Chicago, maybe a little bit more money sometimes, and maybe a little bit more interest. There used to be a skate park around here at the YMCA, not too far. I think it was Palatine. That was a wooden one, but I think that one's been closed for a while. Just giving you a little bit of lay of the land here in the park. Park closed at 10:30. And no smoking. And overall a pretty good park. Pretty some thought out obstacles, and good on them to put something, get something nice together with the skateboarders. And haven't seen anything yet that says if there was a committee or anything, but maybe just take a second, to look up here since it's such an unusual little spot here. So you have you got a nice view of the park, that's for sure. You can sit down on one of these picnic bench here, lunch table, lunch, and there's your chute, and it's a nice place to chill for a sec. These are some kind of strange obstacles, I gotta say. Yeah, I think it's pretty advanced, I would say, even these guys. But pretty advanced obstacles. Yeah, so let's just do a loop around the park and we'll see if there's anything else. This area over here could be something. They even got some benches out here. Yeah, so I guess they're collecting material for recycling, paper waste. They want paper retrievers, newspapers, magazines, office supplies. Newspapers, magazines, office paper, school paper, mail, and catalogs. What they don't want plastic. They don't want cardboard. Actually, no cardboard, no glass, no metal, and no trash. So if you're in the area and you got those things you want to recycle, go for it. So this area down there, that could be possible, I guess. Like if you want to stay near the skate park, this is another view from this angle. I think that's like the best thing that I've seen yet. That's for sure. If you want to if you want to be visible, this is like a wider median over here. So I guess, if you want to do some juggling as people are passing, and really, sometimes that feels nice to share. And on many occasions, people give a honk. It's pretty. Now here's a situation where I'm not sure whose property line is where, and I'm going to guess that this is actually the church's property, like what we're looking at right down here, and that where those pink ribbons are, but that basically is the line to the west of that, which is to the left. That is where the park starts. That's my guess. So I'm going to let's assume that, and what that would mean is that this area, which would be a decent spot, we will say, that's what we're out here learning, and we'll say, no, let's not do that, because this is not the park district's property. This is the church's property, and unless you get permission from the church, then go for it, I guess. And that's a decision you can make on the local level. So if you have a similar situation wherever you live, it's like, hey, maybe go. Personally, the way I would do it is kind of establish yourself first at a location. So it's like, hey, come out here and have your little meetups and skill ups and stuff, and get some people out here. And then when you kind of got like a little bit of like a rhythm going, then you might want to introduce yourself. It's also a good way to get gigs and stuff. This is how you do it. Oh, we missed. Use your head, protect it. Quasi sticker, I guess. Wear your safety gear. Use your head and protect it. Welcome to Euclid Skate Park. We ask you that you be courteous of other skaters. Help protect yourself from injury by wearing the proper protective equipment such as helmets, elbow pads, and knee pads while using the park. Don't bring in any glass. Don't bring in anything glass. And put the litter in the garbage can. Got a number of garbage cans. Keep your own ramps, boxes, and other devices out of the skate park. I like the way they worded that. keep your own ramps, boxes, and other devices out of this skate park. Check out the park for safety and any problems before you skate, and if there are any concerns, please call our maintenance department at the number. And caution, this is an unsupervised park and participants use this at their own risk. Skating and skateboarding are high risk recreational activities, so be very careful of your own abilities and of others. Be very careful of your own abilities and of others. Hours are from dawn until 10:30 p.m. It's interesting wording. Be careful of your own abilities and of others. Sometimes you'll come across interesting ways of wording things, but that was good. That's good. Rules and regulations on that one. Kind of missed that. Got some branches, some shoes in the branches, and yeah, just figured I'd just go out here. Well, I've still got a few minutes. Try to keep these things under 15 minutes if you haven't noticed. If I haven't noticed, and yeah. So actually, here you can see right here, there's a demarcation of or the place where the goalposts maybe were set up, or some sort of a line was drawn here, probably for the soccer. So you could see that now. It wasn't apparent before. So that'll kind of give you some guidelines. So that might carve up a little bit of the space we were looking at before. But still, if you get out here and you're the first one out here, I think it's sort of the first one has the right of way, and yeah, so that's where I'm getting this like dividing line. Although these garbage cans match up with the ones for the park district, so you know, learn as you go. You might find out that some areas are more available in this case, but again, this depression here where the land goes down, that's where all the water is going to collect. So it's going to be muddy first. After it rains, it'll continue to be damp. And I'm just going to kind of stop over here, but you can see that this is actually well, again, you want to look at those boundary lines. Right now you have a sidewalk that's going over to that bridge, so I don't know. This might be a spot. It may not be a spot. That's something probably more on the local, at the local level to figure that out. If you want to take a look at, the specifics, and if that's very important to you, a spot like that. Not exactly sure why, but it could be. And even back here and over there. So this is like a good view of the park from this angle, and definitely within the I would say this is what we're trying to do. This is near the skate park, but not in it. So here's a golf ball. So we'll leave it with that. The golf ball sitting out in Mount Prospect, Euclid Skate Park.